Okay, Kevin and Sheree, we're going to give you a little tour of our place and just say hi and stuff. So say hi, Kevin and Sheree.
Hi!
Yeah, alright. Here, for the garden tour. It just rained last night, so everything's nice and green. This is my Asian pear tree. Yeah. And a cool little project I did this spring was some grafting. So, right here, I did a little surgery and put another branch onto the original tree from a different variety. So now I have 3 varieties of pears on one tree. And I did the same thing over here on the apples. So I have, right here's one little surgery. And I did it when they were dormant, but now when spring came along, those leaves just popped right out, and it was like limb replacement or something. And then over here, I actually grafted some fruit trees. I bought some rootstock and then grafted a twig on top. So I'm gonna just give these away. These were just a little fun project, a little nursery project. Okay, what else do we have out here? Oh, I bought some currants. I don't know if you eat currants over there in Germany or not, but that's something that a lot of Europeans eat. So I planted 3 currant bushes and 2 gooseberry bushes. Hopefully they'll come up nice this year. And looks like the raspberries are coming. And here's a bigger raspberry plant. And comfrey, got lots of comfrey. So what else over here? Oh, here's some volunteer flowers from last year, just about ready to start blooming. I'm not sure what they are, but we'll see once they start blooming. I'm not even 100% sure of the variety of flower. Oh, lavender. Can't wait till that really starts getting big. This garden bed needs a lot of help yet. And of course, the wall's still not painted. But we're going to work on that this spring and summer. And his leg break kind of slowed things down a little bit. Oh, peppermint tea and spearmint tea. And if you need any oregano, got plenty of it here.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, I hope you don't get too bored with this, but I guess I get pretty proud of my garden, so I'm going to show it off. And here's the grapes. Look real close right there. I don't know if this camera can focus that close, but we've got lots of little grapes coming this year. There's a little cluster, there's a little cluster, there's a little cluster, and there's a little cluster. And just, yeah, all over the place. We're trying to attract some hummingbirds here too, so I put out a hummingbird feeder. And if we get them this year, it should be about right now soon, because they're migrating about right now. And I'm gonna have lots of blackberries this year, because I trellised them all the way up on top of the arbor. Okay, what else? Oh, a whole row of snow peas. We're gonna have sugar pea stir fry to beat the band. And I planted cucumbers right here by the snow peas, because soon the snow peas will be done and then the cucumbers will take off and use the same fence to climb on. So the cucumbers are just coming up right there. Okay, what else do we got? I took down the greenhouse and put garden borders, and so over there in the corners, what you see, what I'll do instead of the greenhouse is I'll put little temporary shelters like that with just a bent piece of PVC stuck into the ground instead of a permanent greenhouse. I think it's going to work a lot better for us. Kirsten's favorite thing is balancing on the edges of these garden borders. She loves walking around, and sometimes she uses Brennan's head for balancing. There goes Brennan. So this is string beans coming up, and a row of corn in the middle that's hasn't popped yet.
Yeah.
And hey, you guys, you need lettuce. We got too much lettuce.
Yeah.
Lots of lettuce and spinach. Yum. So we've been eating lots of lettuce and giving it away to just about everybody that stops here. And over here we've got a whole bed of kohlrabi. And here's where the carrots and red beets will pop. They're seeded and just starting to come up. Over there on the far end.
Tell them what this is.
This is bok choy. So here's a whole bed of bok choy. It's a very tasty as a salad green, or you can let it head up and then it gets more like something you'd put in stir fry. Like chop up the base more, the stemmy part of the plant.
Bok choy.
Yeah, so we're gonna try bok choy this year.
But I don't know why they got bok choy.
We'll probably be able to put it with the snow pea stir fry, hopefully. And we're gonna try the little potato bin again. Last year it didn't do so well, but we're hoping this year it might go a little better.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, and then of course over here is not planted yet because I'm gonna put tomatoes in there. It's a little bit chilly around here yet for tomatoes. We're expecting a low of 38 on Sunday night. So I have the tomatoes I did plant, I put inside this little shelter to keep them a little bit warmer because they don't like 40-degree weather so much. They like soil temperatures probably around 60 degrees. And garlic against the mirror, and it is doing beautifully. Yeah. It's already about 3 to 4 feet high, some of it, and with bulbs probably already as big as supermarket garlic, and it's got like 3 months to harvest yet, so it's gonna get big. And here's the service berries. We got lots of service berries this year. Service berries taste a lot like blueberries. It's a native tree right here in the garden corner by the wash line post.
It's taller than the fence.
And then over here in the corner, we've got a project I did a couple weeks ago where I put I bordered off their play area with 2x6s and then filled it with wood chips because I couldn't grow grass there anyway. And that is just awesome. They love it. And we took down the tree, that mulberry tree that was in the corner here, so a lot more light coming through in this corner. And no fence. And since there's nobody living next door, the kids can go over there to play sometimes. And then this, I just reseeded a couple weeks ago. And it looks like it's coming up pretty nice. With the straw, a nice little fence to keep the kiddos out. I probably pulled at least a ton of rocks and bricks out of this whole area here. It was an amazing amount. Like, it filled the back of a pickup truck pretty much. So yeah, that was quite a project. A lot of hard work because there was a whole brick patio back here and a concrete sidewalk that underneath it was a bunch of construction debris and coal ash and whatnot. So it took a bit to get this how we want it. Oh, there's Brennan's basketball hoop. Bought one of those portable ones at a yard sale, cut it off and slipped it on top of the 4x4 post there. So and there goes Carmelo. He's getting around pretty good these days. Sure. Yep. Cool. And of course the flag of Narnia flying high from the treehouse.
So can I look on the back of it?
Carmelo tries really hard to keep after the other two these days. Carmelo, say hi. Carmelo was painting this morning, as you can see. He loves to paint.
He's our little painter. And I'm the little science boy.
Oh yeah, tell Kevin and Sheree about your science experiments. Do you know? Can you think of any right now?
When I was washing something, I put a big full of water, and then I put the water on, and then it.
From the hose nozzle.
Yeah, from the hose nozzle, and then the spigot was going up, and then I was like, oh, the water that is coming out is pushing it up.
Yep. So he discovered that water pressure can move the end of the nozzle. He wasn't holding the nozzle, and he told Mom that he thinks the water pressure coming out is what made the nozzle move up. So we think this guy likes physics. What do you think?
That part, Daddy.
Yeah, there's the clematises are just starting to bloom. Beautiful flowers. Well, you might notice here that slowly getting some painting done. There was an ugly green peeling paint on the ceiling of that balcony. Well, now it's all painted. Next I can start painting the walls. It's gonna happen here sooner or later.
Peekaboo! Hey yo, what are you doing in there? Peekaboo! Whoa, peekaboo! Peekaboo! Ooh.
Okay, did you see any spots on here?
I wish you a happy Mother's Day, and someday I want you to be our mother.